The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
Valverde! He's scored! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So, a breakthrough already. De Bruyne, looking for the run. Picked out, there's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't squeeze it through. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through, and he welcomes it in, and a shot! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, good taken. Oh, can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, easy pickings there. 30 minutes gone. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro for Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gently done. Palmer looks to get on the end of this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thinks about... Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi Alonso plays it short. Saliba. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And he's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's looking wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be reminded
Madrid
that
are
drinking is
level
only
pegging at
allowed in the
half-time
areas
then,
shown on this
and it's a
map. Thank
finely
you very
balanced
much for
game.
your
1-1 the
cooperation.
score.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar looking to run onto it. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Xavi Alonso gets it clear. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Palmer! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. And here's João Felix. De Bruyne. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's had it taken off him. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good running. He's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitution on the field. Number 79. João
So
Felix.
time for change.
Coming
And
on
this
the
one has been on the
field
cards
is
for a little while.
Well, he's going to
to
inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Palmer receives it in a wide position. Grimaldo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk can get it clear. Neymar. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Portugal are down to 10 men.
Field. Number 14. Palmer. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Batistuta wins the duel this time. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, should have put that away.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! That's been cut out, well played. And here's Dani Olmo. Threads one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Dani Olmo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Iniesta. A true great in every sense of the word. Santos looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Takes a shot! Too close for comfort. Cafu. Dani Olmo. João Felix. Look at the space. Shot at goal! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Van Dijk gets it away. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's that chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And he's done it again. He's got his chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
João Felix is offering a right smile there.
Now it's João Felix. Nicely weighted ball. João Felix is alert to the possibilities, but in Van Nistelrooy,
There will be 1
and
minute.
the shot! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here.
I'd like
It
to
has
draw your
been
attention
quite a
to the
half
screen
this.
right now
Well, it's a
for
lead
information
that's
on our
by no
shuttle bus
means
service.
convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Valverde. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's Camavinga. Santos have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a throw. Valverde. Looking to play him in. He could be in here. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options. Pass somewhat off target. Well-timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Valverde on 2 now and looking for 3. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! Valverde! Iniesta. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 68 minutes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So there's going to be another
Olmo.
change here.
Number 14. Palmer. Coming on the field. Number 22. Saladich. Number 21.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a sharp pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, Van Nistelrooy! No, not the best of headers. No unnecessary risks. That's that, the end. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Valverde, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Please look at the screen for information on
Madrid,
how to find your
leave
way
it late.
around this stadium.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Option technical issues.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If I'm interested in further, and if you want to play 1v1, I am ready.
So that's got things underway.
You can watch him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Come on. Yeah.
Can he get on the end of this? Joao Felix receives it in a good position here. Joao Felix! And he nearly went all the way.
Joao Felix can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. That's been cut out, well played. And he's picked it up out wide. He's gone for goal!
Now we're crossing the ball. What the hell?
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Alexander-Arnold threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
What?
is filled. Palmer really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold it.
Tries a shot!
Oh, Ronaldo.
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Japan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Valverde. And they've been given a corner, and we have our very first corner. Delivered with swing. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Good ball, good take. Neymar, Valverde, can he get it through? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Has a shot! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose.
And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
In progress.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Pirlo. Costa Curta. Some really good ball movement. There's the shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And he's done it again. He's got his... and the shot! Nice looking ball. Palmer. 75 minutes played. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk. That's a little off target. He is through here. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball, oh, he's been... and it's come back out to him. It's in! Deep into injury time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid give them... and there goes the final whistle. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll...
He's got tall! No, not the best of headers. Driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's a sharp little ball here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, played right into his path. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Moirense clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's whipped it across. Gabriel gets it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's surging through. Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to gift it back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And this is Neymar. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Madrid have it back and can go again. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Palmer just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Valverde knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Palmer! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
And the game has already resumed here.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is
De
number
Bruyne
22,
can see things
Dani
others simply
Olmo.
cannot. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Upamecano. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back in. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gabriel gets it away. And he's managed to get free. And he lines up a header! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
Coming
one.
on the field is number 19,
Moreirense
Grab the
Alvarez.
equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, what about it? Madrid certainly weren't expecting this. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away?
Substitutions taking place.
And that was nowhere near his best. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cross in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. This looks promising. He is through here. And De Bruyne! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Played into space. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's a searching pass. And the keeper takes decisive action. Alvarez. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Just a quick announcement.
So
It
what
is
do you
now
take
time
away
for
from
our
it all,
special
Jim?
lottery.
Well, a
Please
decent
grab
draw,
the tickets
Peter,
you were
with a
given
good
when you were
mix
walking
of
through the
action
gates.
and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really look...
Shot, surely! Goal! Corinthians! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
Shoots! Now, who's going to... And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is lovely. And this is Cruyff. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar clears. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. He's through, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a threatening ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Palmer. That's a lovely pass. And it's Neymar. Played out wide. Neymar. Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
2 added
Rashford.
minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. And he's got his range wrong there. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And we
I
come
think the
to you now
manager
with a
should
quick
be pretty
request
happy
for
that his
support
side managed to
for our
come in
World
on
Charity
level
Fund.
terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold, nicely weighted ball. And he's taking no chances there. Serginho.
Corinthians really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Substitution on the field. Number 79, João Felix. Coming on to replace him is
Pele conjures
number
time and
8,
space where few
Son
can.
Heung-min.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Mohamed Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zanetti. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Pele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance
Substitution on the
here.
field. Number 14,
Now,
Palmer.
power or
Number
placement.
6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Goal! Corinthians! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, being awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net when there's so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
He's done well to get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pele, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 3 minutes of
Valverde,
time.
can he get it through? Big chance! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look,
And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Valverde taking in the
Would
accolades,
the
having
owner
been
of a
named
blue
man of the
car
match,
parked outside
and
the stadium
deservedly so.
gate kindly remove it?
Madrid desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And now the breakaway. Adriano. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, he has leathered that. Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And it's Neymar. Joao Felix. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for the run, and that's a good ball. An uncompromising challenge. And he can clear it away. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Olise. Bit too much weight on the pass. Upamecano clears. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And that has raised the roof. Survival now, very much on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive.
It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's been played through. Well, they've got it again. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same, and chance! And the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. Mateus goes, real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mateus. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, there's the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
On the field.
Neymar has it in a wide position.
Palmer.
No messing about,
Coming
just
on to replace
bludgeoned
him
away.
is number 18.
He's in a great position here. Adriano! Oh, denied at the last.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
This is their second corner of the game. Terrific header! And that has faded wide. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field is number 19.
Some resolute defending there.
Fernandes.
Good ball, good take. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's going for goal! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Dani Olmo.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Substitution on the field. Number 79, João Felix. Coming on to replace
It
him
is a
is
remarkable game, this, and a
number
truly
15,
stunning display
Hazard.
from a team that was seen by so very many as being more or less dead and buried.
What a turnaround. I, for one, didn't see this coming, Peter. It must have been quite a team talk before kick-off.
And it's Fernandes. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's come in hard.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo, and a chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. That is and that's that. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Please report to the staff room
Any
immediately.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Madrid are staring into the abyss. Only
Hello,
a win will do
everybody,
here,
and welcome
otherwise
to
they are
today's
down.
match.
This truly is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Kimmich gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball.
Played into space out wide.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No way through. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Serginho. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. McAllister gets rid without sophistication. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Hazard ploughing through the middle. Hazard! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Palmer threads one in, tries to play it through. Palmer could try cutting inside here, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shifted it to the flank. Kaká, he's found a way through. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. A real chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And this is Kane. Danger averted for now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Has a shot! Fantastic from Kaká! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
It's Hazard! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Coming on the field is number 18, Dani Olmo.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And smartly reclaimed. And he's surging through. He's through. Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something. About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
João Felix. Number
Upamecano
9,
has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself
Coming
a
on the
yellow
field,
card for his troubles.
Number 15.
Upamecano tries to clear.
Number 19,
This looks promising.
Fernandes.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Hazard. It's Hazard! Fernandes. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, special! That is a special goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
19, Fernandes.
Madrid have themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Fernandes.
Somewhat off target.
There will be 5
And he
minutes
cuts
added
out the
time.
supply. And it's Neymar. Tries from distance. Oh, can he get onto this? And we're done. Madrid found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with one mission.
We'd like to inform
It's a
you now
mission
that the
they could
latest
not
travel
fulfill.
information is currently being displayed on the
Any
screen.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I felt this was inevitable. You don't get to this point unless you are poor.
Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish
everybody,
line.
and welcome to
This is a day
today's
for
match.
optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aims beyond the defence. Quality ball. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Raul. Over to the left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Doué. He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Joao Felix. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, nicely intercepted. No goals as yet. Caceres.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that
The
so
goal
often.
scorer for Milan after 28 minutes is number 9.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box. And
oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. So much time and space here. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Maradona. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Germany with the corner, they're first. Germany given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Rijkaard just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish for me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chooses to go back. Good ball, good touch. Shoots! Outstanding by João Felix! A finish of true class. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 79.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Felix engages and forces him off the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Quality ball. Camavinga. Threads one in. And he's running through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! From Ronaldo, about as smooth as it gets, and the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cross to the back post. Cleared away. Cristiano Ronaldo! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're off again. Stoichkov. Looking for options for movement. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Germany can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was a...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is quite a battle. He's having a shot! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid take the lead. And they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now here's the delivery. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well measured. He could be in here. An uncompromising challenge.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Stoichkov. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Now there's a and Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 15, Hazard.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Delivery from Dani Carvajal.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here.
Now the ball in. Big chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose from...
Goes for a shot! It's in! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shoots! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bremer clears it away. Neymar. There's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Neymar. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Upamecano makes the interception. Joao Felix. Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. Joao Felix picks it up out wide. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And yes, it's him again. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And he's searching through. Shot at goal! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Good effort from distance. And that is a little undercooked. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's let fly! Played into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Valverde, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Joao Felix. Neymar. And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk hurtling down that right flank. He's having a hit! Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. Neymar finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cleared without complication. Neymar. That'll be a throw. Played with speed from back to front. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rooney, good. It's Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looking for options for movement, and he's worked it through. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Palmer! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Just off target.
Palmer certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexander-Arnold does really well there. He is strong. Batistuta. Oh, this is a very good run. Closing in on goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, really well played.
Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
It's Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Palmer, just about up to 75 minutes. That's a sharp pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way through there. Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Camavinga. Camavinga! Sensational from Camavinga! A finish right from the top draw. Level again, and they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 14, Palmer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Added time.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Van Dijk. Camavinga. For Valverde. Looking to play him in. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Out to the left it goes. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Probing pass. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Oh no, this does not look good. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, that's fabulous. Joao Felix. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what has happened? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Federico Valverde! Federico Valverde! Federico Valverde!
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Hazard. He is through here. That'll be a throw. Turns and goes back. He's having a go. And he can clear it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Neves. Now there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Hazard.
Upamecano gets it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Elise's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Played through into space. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Palmer chasing after it. Now it's Palmer. He has found the way through. Danger averted for now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front.
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 79.
It's their
João
second
Felix.
corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 8.
That has been knocked clear.
In.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but he's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
On the field, number 15, Hazard.
A couple of changes
Number
then in quick
14.
succession.
Well, I suppose,
Palmer.
Peter, in a tight game
Coming on
like
the
this,
field,
this is as good a time as any
number
to make a change.
18, Dani Olmo.
Well, there's
Number
plenty to
21,
like about this
Messi.
approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now he's got space here. And he's hit it long. Look at the space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dani Olmo makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. And they've got a throw.
Two added minutes
Time
has been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's that, the end. Madrid are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning
Just
ahead.
a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
That's
that
it for tonight's
CCTV
match, so it
is
just
now in
remains for me to
operation
thank Jim
for your
Begnan
safety.
alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started. Ekitike! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Serginho. And Azar. And it's Palmer.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. Out to the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
João Felix. Saliba is there to clear. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. McAllister. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Camavinga. Oh, good ball.
And the shot!
Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Alexander-Arnold.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great, can he finish? It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard. It's Hazard!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Valverde.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Valverde. Palmer receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Camavinga, Upamecano,
2 added minutes has been indicated.
and it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Palmer! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Gets things going for the second half. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He gets big! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Camavinga getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. And it's McAllister. It's a mighty effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's intervened well there. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 79, João Felix.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's through here, and this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely feet. Oh, super decent chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Crosses it in, climbs up big! It wasn't a great header in the end. Vardiol. McAllister. And Vardiol.
knocks it into space. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Him is number 16. Substitution.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Joao Felix under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ekitike. That's the keeper's ball. Saliba
has been indicated.
Ekitike. Nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Valverde, and the counter is on. That's that, the end. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. De Arrascaeta goes short. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the ball is out of play. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Jorginho. Luis Araujo just eases him off the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Arrascaeta. Camavinga does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Played out to the right. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Palmer. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
João Felix! João Felix! João Felix!
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Pulgar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Joao Felix. And this...
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. De Arrascaeta. Pulgar. That's De Arrascaeta. He's on it, can he get away? Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Arrascaeta is offering a right smile there.
Over to the left. Now it's Lino. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Lino. Oh, nice touch. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that was vital. Can he get it through? So Felix in acres of space out wide.
Joao Felix really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Look at the space here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quick look then, and again! That's a smartly directed ball. Now what about a counter-attack? Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, what a ball! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clipped into space. Palmer. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bruno Henrique. He shifted it to the flank. Lino picks it up out wide. That is lovely. Camavinga. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Luis Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Valverde, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Showing great feet there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
We are glad to
Joao
inform you that
Felix
today's
voted
matchday
man of the
programs
match,
are
and
available from
deservedly
stands
so.
located by the
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
The goal scorer!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. And it's made it face-to-face with the keeper. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Neymar. And they can counter here. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Joao Felix could try cutting inside here. Aimed beyond the... Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold.
And De Ligt. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. It's Pedri. And it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kimmich. And he thumps it clear. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's João Felix. João Felix going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And it's Messi. Great vision. Mbappe is onto this. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
Please grab
stage.
the tickets you were given when you were walking through the
Madrid
gates.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Palmer. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer!
Simplicity
After
itself.
49 minutes
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Pedri. And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Felix.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Sumpa. He's having a go. No, not quite.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Alexander-Arnold. Palmer looking to add to his goal. Looking for options for movement. Picked out, and he shoots! Kimmich tries to clear. Messi. Pedri. Under an awful lot of pressure. Jones looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball. Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Great, and the shot! He's scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid are having a ball here. Ronaldinho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Swept in. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. It's Hazard! He's put it wide.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Alexander-Arnold. Number 20. Hernandez.
Pavard.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
It's Pedri.
De Bruyne.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
21.
Neymar picks it up out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Hazard.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
De Bruyne. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse?
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with
everybody,
fire
and
in their
welcome to
eyes.
today's match.
This is a day for hope,
Everyone,
for
please
expectation,
welcome our
for
players.
renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
Valverde! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Dybala gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo finds himself offside. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Nice control.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. That's Valverde. Looking to play him in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what a climb! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 25 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Besiktas disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's a good ball out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Palmer. Chance!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Dybala.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Valverde. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Tries to play it through. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Added minutes has
Pops
been
him off it and
indicated.
wins back the ball. Now it's Palmer. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Loose ball. And one more try! Good effort. And it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now
What
with
do you
a quick
think we're up
request
to
for
after
support
45
for
minutes?
our charity
Well, it's
fund,
obvious, Peter,
Chance
that
in
this team
Football.
was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Valverde. Now Van Dijk. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
João Felix.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Swings it, he's got two!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely spread. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's on it, can he get away? That's very neat. He's gone for goal! Just too high.
Besiktas are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 79.
Madrid making another change here.
Hazard
to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Neymar. Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are having a ball here. Dybala threads one in. Upamecano. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Dani Olmo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
And we'd like to inform you
Well,
now
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.